did we decide who was gonna intro us?
Thanks for the intro, Ryder. That was great.
That's great. That's how we're gonna do this because we didn't. There's no really thing we can go unless we want to do like snake quotes or something.
There's a snake
Trust.
in my
What is
boot.
with
Yeah, trusts in
all these
me.
mother snakes on a
Snakes!
mother plane?
There we go. Perfect. Welcome everyone to this
Lots of
episode of
snakes.
the Cheap Seat Critics podcast. We're doing a snake draft. If you don't know what that is, stay tuned. We'll go over it. But first, with me today we have.
Hello, I'm one of your hosts, Geeky Rider.
I'm Crimson Maroon.
I'm a character called Sinister Boy.
And I'm Sprinks. And we're doing a snake draft for season 12 because season 12 is themed. We're doing shorts. And how we're doing shorts is each episode in the season, one of us will be hosting a collection of 3 shorts that we have chosen from our snake draft.
Yes.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
If this is your first time tuning in because you're a big fan of snake drafts, let me go over the socials that we have for you. If you look up, on the interwebs, Cheap Seat Critics Podcast, you could find us over on TikTok and Instagram. You could find us over on Facebook, YouTube if you want the visual side of things with the PNG tubers, LetterBox if you're interested in the graphs that we have. However, if you look up Cheap Seat Critics with a CRIX at the end, that is the Twitter handle. So with that, how we're going to do the snake draft, in case you're curious what a snake draft is, that is when, in an order, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, because there are 4 of us. And when it gets to the 4th, it then goes to the second row, where it goes 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're only getting 3 picks each. How we're going to choose the order for the snake draft is I have all of our names in a random shuffler system thing right now. And I have it currently set in the order of Ryder, Crimson, Sinister, Sprinks, because that is how we do our sound offs. And I will shuffle it 4 times, because there are 4 of us, to get our final snake draft order.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Now, when it comes to the snake draft, it's viewed slightly different from all of us here. We'll go over, I guess, just a little synopsis, being that they're shorts. Don't spoil or big blowout thing. But how we'll do it is kind of to the individual. I seem to be the odd man out on situation of this because it seems the 3 of them have already compiled. The other 3 here have compiled a list of 1, 2, 3 of what they like to choose. If someone has chosen your pick before you, you do not get to choose the same pick. That pick is out of rotation. It goes to whoever chose it first. So my recommendation for strategy on that is if you think someone else is going to take one of your picks, choose it for number 1. I think that's pretty much all the rules of a snake draft, unless anyone has any other questions.
The only thing I have to add is we all have backups, just in case.
Yes, my current list compiles of 14 shorts. Yes, I have 14 shorts on my list.
Let the
I'm
record
at-
state that it was supposed to be 6 to 8, and
It was advised
I-
6
And
to
I
8.
have 7.
yeah.
I think I
have
got you both
6.
beat. I have 24 on my shorts list.
Okay, all right.
Jeez.
Well,
It's a good list.
It's a
I
good
have
list.
6.
I don't think
I
I've
have
seen
6 with my
24
3.
shorts.
Oh, you definitely have. There's 24 just Pixar shorts. There's at least.
They're all one, right? Pixar. This is one short.
Pixar's just one big short.
All right, well, I will randomize the list here. Our first randomed order is Sprinks, Sinister, Ryder, Crimson. Second time
Lovely.
You
is
wanna, okay.
second is Sinister, Sprinks, Ryder, Crimson. Third time, Sinister, Sprinks, Crimson, Ryder. And the list for the fourth row is going Sinister, Crimson, Sprinks, Ryder.
Oh, I wasn't last on the last one.
Huh, what are the odds? Well, 1 in 4, I guess. Or 3 or
So,
4.
Sinister, you get first pick.
All right. My first pick is Billy's Balloon by Don Hertzfeld.
Ooh. I don't know what that is.
Same reaction. Ooh, no
Good
idea
job.
what
What
that is.
a
Not on
great
my
choice.
list.
Lovely choice. I do like. Did you say balloon?
Yeah,
the title?
Balloon. Yeah, Billy's
I
Balloon.
like balloons.
Well, I guess kudos to you that that's your number 1 pick that none of us know what it is.
Yeah.
So I hope you didn't waste that.
I think I'm safe.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it has something to do with a balloon.
Probably.
That would be
And that
my pick.
might be owned by somebody named Billy. That's all I can give away.
Okay.
The Billy Balloon.
With that, we then go to Crimson.
Well, I did have a good idea on what my first pick was going to be, but Sinister's pick did change the order I was going to show things. And I think he already knows what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
The Red Balloon
Oh my
from,
gosh.
I know, how did we get two balloon things? From a 1956 French film about a boy and his balloon.
It's a classic.
The boy's name is not Billy. I'll say
Thank God.
that.
You
That
know
would
this
just be
isn't a
awkward.
balloon draft.
It's a, you know,
There could be snakes in the
Listen,
balloon.
There's no points
And
for
in the booth.
balloons.
if there were, we'd be winning right now.
Yeah, you would
So
be.
just-
You would be. I don't think any of mine on my list have anything to do with balloons.
We got a blue and a red balloon. We need something else.
All right.
Actually, my balloon is also red too, though. So
Yeah, I don't have that on my list.
all right.
And it's also a 34-minute short film.
34?
Yeah.
34.
Kind of gets close to the limit of a short film, but it fits
Yeah,
the
40.
definition.
Anything below 40.
Sweet.
Oh, good job. I'm up next. This is so okay. So you got a French balloon thing, and we have another balloon thing.
You
Shoot.
gonna pop these balloons?
I don't have a balloon thing. I'm just trying to think what's number one I should take, fearing someone else could take it.
What's the most obvious one you got?
One-man band.
I have plenty on my list. Crap. This is so difficult.
It's hard when you have
It is.
over a dozen
This
choices.
really sucks. I'm gonna go with my safe one. Number one, I'm gonna go with Paperman.
People.
I'm absolutely shocked. A Pixar pick of all things.
It is not Pixar.
Disney animation thing.
It's a
Whatever.
Disney animated one. Yes.
With John Krasinski. Well, not actually, but
No.
may as well be John Krasinski.
Paperman
I've
is my
seen
number one
Paperman.
pick.
I'm trying to remember. I
What a
think I've seen
great
Paperman.
pick.
It's been a while.
That's
I haven't
uh,
seen it.
I will
won an
say.
award, right?
Well, I'll save it for the end.
Didn't that win an award? I'm pretty sure that was a big one.
Probably.
That's one of the larger ones.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
all right. I
Writer.
guess that leaves me.
What you
All
got?
right. Yeah. Well, this is my longest one. It is 31. It's a little over 31 minutes. I am picking the Tom Clancy Division Agent Origins. It is a series
Whew.
of short films. It is a series of live-action short films cropped together that Ubisoft pretty much gave the rights to a bunch of independent filmmakers to make short films for. So,
It's a
Okay. So
So it's
collection.
more of an anthology than a short.
it's an anthology of like 5 shorts, essentially.
Are they
Is that cheating?
connected?
That
they
might
connected?
be cheating.
They're connected by the sense that all the characters are together at the end.
But the plots
Okay,
aren't.
is the story
connected.
okay? Is
The plots are all different, so they're not. It's not a linear story. They all have their
I
own
think
individual
That sounds like
story.
we're covering 5 different
Yeah.
things. Though.
Yeah,
You can choose one
So
of the
I-
5.
I'm getting shot down over that.
I think that's too
Yeah,
much.
so-
Yeah.
All
that's
right,
a little-
I'll move right along. I'll pick Assassin's Creed Embers then.
Okay.
Well, finally, you got something on my list.
Well, how the heck did that happen? I don't know how you got Assassin's Creed stuff on there. That's impressive. I have not seen.
Hey,
this
you booted me off of my
cool.
first choice. I'm going to my next one.
No, I was more surprised by that being on Sprinkles' list.
Yeah, it was on my list. I can't choose it now.
What year did that come out?
I don't
Is
know.
that like a
Six-
modern Assassin's Creed or older?
No, it's follows Ezio's story. It's like the
Oh,
conclusion
yeah.
of his story. So
They
if
did
you
a
played the
couple
Ezio,
little-
if you
yeah.
played the Ezio trilogy, it's that.
Yeah, they did a couple
Oh,
little
well, we're
live
gonna have a
action.
good perspective for me.
Wonderful. With that being the fourth pick out of the 12, Ryder, you get to go again
Cool. I will pick.
for your second pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Cyberpunk Edge Runners Let You Down.
That was not on my list.
Is that connected to the show or the game?
It is
its
connected to
own.
the show, but it's an
Oh.
isolated story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Does it
the
have the same characters or?
It
not related
has
in the
one character does feature. Yes, there are some characters that do feature, but nothing beyond that. It
Yeah,
follows an
it's
original character.
it's tertiary at best.
Okay,
must
and we don't get spoiled on anything through it, right?
Nope.
Wonderful.
If anything, I think probably you would, once you watch it, you'll have a little bit more of an idea of something. But I don't think it's even that accurate, or that close, probably.
Yeah, because I haven't seen the show, and a lot of people praised it.
You're up, Crimson.
No,
I am.
no,
Oh,
I'm
we're
up.
not. I thought we were doing reverse. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Crimson's after me. I got to go with my second pick. Shoot.
Assassin's Creed Emperor.
No, I
Oh,
can't.
damn it! That already got taken.
It already got taken. Well, I see that Ryder's going with a bit of a game thing, which is making me cautious to choose a game thing.
He's got
Shoot.
24. You only have 14.
Yeah,
He's
that's
10 more
true,
than you.
but
I won't have any guilt moving on something if you somehow cross over to my list. I got a lot.
I'm gonna take this because I fear it could be on your list, Ryder, and there's a possibility that Crimson might have it on his list too. I am taking
Ooh.
the Uncharted short film with Nathan Fillion.
Wow, incredible! You took one of my backups.
Yes.
No, that
figured one
wasn't
of
on my
you would
list.
have that.
I knew,
I'm-
I know it exists. I didn't add it to my list though, because I figured
I'm
someone
glad
else
we're
would
going to
take it.
cover that. That means I'm going to get 4 of my things. That's lovely.
Crimson,
I
you're
guess
up.
Sprinks is also getting 4 of his things.
I mean, it's on my list, yeah.
Well, no, you got Assassin's Creed plus your 3 that you're getting.
Well, yeah,
I'm getting
okay, it's on my
Uncharted
list.
plus
Yeah.
the 3 I'm getting. Yeah. Lovely. I love it.
Lovely.
So I'll change things up. We're going really small on this one, not just on length, but we are covering the world's smallest movie. It is called The Boy and His Atom. Not sure if anyone has seen that.
Nope.
It is a stop motion film where they animated using atoms, real atoms. Yeah, it is a minute and 34 seconds. Came out in 2013.
Okay.
Combines two of Crimson's
It's a boy and
best
his atom.
loves.
I
Yeah,
can't
not on
really
my
say
list.
much more than the name of the
That's yeah.
the short.
Combines two of Crimson's loves: science and stop motion.
Yeah, pretty cool. I'm sure Ryder will really love it. They have a behind the scenes video, which up to you guys if you're going to watch that afterwards.
I probably would.
I think that's about 5 minutes.
All right. With that, we go to Sinister for your second pick.
All right. There's been a lot thrown out already, but I'm gonna go with "Rejected" by Don Hertzfeld.
I can't believe it's not on my list.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty safe. I don't think that was on anybody's list.
Can you say anything about it, or is it that too spoilery as well?
It's a cartoon about rejected cartoons.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I should have gone over
Animation.
time length on my stuff too.
My Billy's Balloon is about 5 minutes, and I think Rejected's about a little less than 10 minutes.
Paperman is 6. Uncharted is 15.
All right, do I go again?
Yes, you go for your third and final pick.
Okay. Drum roll. The Meaning of Life by Don Hertzfeld.
A lot
Don
of Don
Hertzfeld.
Hertzfeld.
That sounds
Who's
familiar.
that?
Yeah. Who's that guy? I mean, it's about the meaning of life. That's pretty much all I got. It's about 12 minutes long.
Take it. It's
All of mine have
another
been
animation.
yeah, all of mine have been animated.
Okay.
All right.
Also not on my
About the
list.
meaning of life. Very existential, I would imagine. Gets you
Yeah.
thinking.
Yes, you'll probably love it and hate it. I'm sure.
All
All right.
right.
I would be
Crimson.
next then.
Yeah, Crimson for
All
your third
right.
and final pick.
Absolutely shocked no one took this. DC Showcase Death
No,
from 2019. It is 19 minutes long.
you chose a DC
That's with the
showcase.
credits. I did. A great showcase. I've not seen any of the other ones. I've only seen this one, and
I,
I loved it.
to be fair, I have 2 DC showcases on my list, so
Ooh, does that mean
Hopefully
you've
that
seen
was
this
one
one?
of them.
I've seen most of them. Yes, I think I've seen that one, but it's been a while since. I think I saw it once when it was first released. That was it.
And it's an animation. I guess I could throw that out there as well.
Perfect. And what's the time length on that one? You said 19.
19 minutes, including credits. That's probably about 17.
Okay.
Do the credits add to the you have to watch the
The
credits or
deep lore.
No, no, they don't
okay.
contribute
Okay, so
anything.
just to the content, it's
Okay.
17.
I'm at my third and final pick.
What's he gonna do?
Paperman, a Disney animated short, Uncharted, live action. Shoot. I don't know if I should just go over my process. I mean, no one else can steal anything off my list. So I think
Yeah.
I have it
Snap your
down.
favorite one.
I have it currently down to 4. And I think I'm going to veto 1 because it's
You're gonna
technically.
Corleone, huh?
I'm gonna veto. I'll go over my whole list at the end. I'm gonna veto 1 because it's a video game and I already got Uncharted. I don't need 2 of them. I'm gonna veto a classic because I already got a Disney, which leaves me down to 2. And of the 2, I'm going to veto.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, my third and final pick. I'm choosing The Kid in the Camera.
Oh, I was confused. You said you were gonna veto. I thought you were gonna give him an offer we couldn't refuse.
No, I'm choosing The Kid in the Camera. 7 minutes long.
The Kid and the Camera.
Anything that's about, or title pretty much says it all.
Or the title pretty much says it all.
Okay.
It's one where I do not want to spoil it.
Okay.
I guess in my process, I tried to pick through a bunch of things. Obviously, having 24 on my list.
Yeah, 3
Some of
seems
them
too
are
many, too low of a number.
yeah. Well, 24 is like well, I mean, like a lot of these are some of them are fan made shorts, some of them are like official made compilations, and other them are it's just a fan made short film that sort of thing. Um, and I was gonna get one video game movie in there. That was pretty much what my goal was, which is either gonna be Division or Assassin's Creed Embers. But Division was oddly enough the only live action one I think I had on my list. Um, so actually no, I had two. I had Halo Landfall. Um, but my third and final pick is Best Friend. It's a short film that came out in 2018 by Goblins.
Wonderful.
Is it
Also not
live
my
action?
list.
No, it isn't animated.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad that no one tried to prank me here with a pick.
Tried to juke you?
Yeah. Thankfully, for the 3 of you, no one picked a film I've done.
What?
I thought you were gonna say, I'm glad no one picked the movie Shorts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand what you mean by that, Springs.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
we're not doing the drowning in the puddle.
No one chose those.
Nope.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
Those were contenders.
Yeah.
And
Technically, you're technically correct.
nothing I would ever say works. No,
No.
that would be contended.
Yeah.
My process was that I just love Don Hertzfeld's stuff, and he only does one feature, and he mostly does shorts. So this was an excuse to actually do them.
Gotcha. So I guess going down the line, Ryder, if you want to give off your three.
Sure. I picked Assassin's Creed Embers first with Cyberpunk Edge Runners Let You Down as my second choice, and my third choice was Best Friend, an animated short. Original animated short.
Okay, and Crimson.
My first pick was The Red Balloon, which I did not mention is live action. Uh, then my second was A Boy and His Atom, and the last was DC Showcase Death,
Is that live action or animated?
animated.
Okay.
And Sinister.
My three picks were in order were Billy's Balloon, Rejected, and The Meaning of Life, all by Don Hertzfeldt, and all were animated.
And my final of number one being Paperman, animated Disney. Second being Uncharted, live action. And third being The Kid in the Camera, which I think is stop motion.
Think.
I think.
Guess we'll cover that. We'll find out.
Guess that'll be part
Yes,
of the
we'll
pick.
find out.
I don't know if the frame rate is fast enough to be considered stop motion. So yes, that's been the snake draft. I guess we can now go over the ones that did not get picked, somewhat like the
Oh, okay.
decade supplemental situation.
Do we start with Sinister because he's on the clock?
Sure.
I'm on the clock. Get ready to stop. All right. The three that I had, because I had to have 6 to 8. I was fairly confident my three that because I already when I pitched when the idea was pitched, I already had my three, and I was pretty confident nobody else was going to take them. But just in case, and if I was feeling confident to change it, my other three that I did were Car Boy. It's a Flash animation done by James Lee. Diamond Jack. Don't remember the artist, but they I think it was the Diamond Jack is their Cal Arts. I think their final project, and then they went on another animator at Disney apparently. So sorry, I forgot your name. And then Go Dizer, which is I don't really know how to. It's a like a kaiju giant robot battle short. I don't know who did it because the place I found it from was a film like competition YouTube channel, and I don't have the name offhand.
Okay. I mean, there's always the possibility we do another short season.
It's true. Which then kind of I wish I didn't say those because now somebody might pick them.
Well, then you're
Bum,
just
bum.
that just stirs the pot. All right, who wants to go next?
I got a long
We should
list.
spread the
So,
long ones apart, so one of you two should go next.
all right, Springs, you want to go?
Sure, I'll go. I'll go with my list. Let's see. First one I had was Paperman, of course. Second one I had on my list was Fixin' It with Seuss, the Cuckoo Clock, which is a Gravity Falls short. And I watched all the Gravity Falls shorts, and I thought that was the best standalone one. Third pick I have is Us Again. It's a Disney animated short about a couple who get young in the rain and try to keep their youth. Fourth one I have on my list here, which I feel bad. I feel bad for myself for not choosing is Steamboat Willie. It was in the contender for my third pick. I feel bad for not picking it, but I already had Paperman as another Disney.
How long is Steamboat Willie?
7 minutes.
Oh, 7 minutes.
My fifth here on my list is Small Fry. I decided against it because it is a Pixar short, and I thought to myself I should not choose Pixar shorts simply for the fact that we could just do a whole episode about Pixar shorts or a whole season just on Pixar shorts. So I refrained from choosing Small Fry, even though I do really enjoy that one. It's about a little like Happy Meal toy Buzz Lightyear, getting mistaken. Number 6 I have, which was also a contender for my third place, but I decided against it because it leans more to the music video versus short film, is All Too Well, which is the 15-minute Taylor Swift short film starring Maddie Sink and Dylan O'Brien. The number 7 I have is an animated film called Extinguished. I don't really know how to place it. It's like people's hearts are flames, and there's this guy who doesn't have a flame until he meets a girl with blue hair.
Oh, so a warm body situation.
Kinda.
She brings me to life.
Number 8 I have on my list is Box Assassin. Real silly, just little animation that I think I really enjoy. Number 9, decided against it because I don't think it would have fit with the tone of everything else. I have Witch Encounter by Slamacow, which is a Minecraft animation. No, and then this kind of got me on a spiel.
Man, I haven't heard Slime Cow in a while.
This got me on a spiel of the video game stuff. Number 10 I have is Portal No Escape, a Portal short film, following by Metroid: The Sky Calls, about Metroid, and then Uncharted. And then number 13, I have Midnight Clear, which is a Christmas short. Don't really want to spoil much on that, with a nice twist in it. And then my last pick I had was The Kid in the Camera.
All right.
And then Assassin's Creed Ember as well. Sorry.
I guess I'll go next, so we'll end on the big one.
Yeah.
But we already got my first 3. So that was the order. Well, like I said, I rearranged Red Balloon going first. It was originally going to be Boy and His Adam. Or, yeah, Boy and His Adam.
Yeah.
My first backup was Scott Pilgrim versus the Animation. I really wanted to do it. The reason I did not pick it was because I felt like we'd have to cover the movie, and it's a big thing to go
Yeah.
You're scared to cover the
yeah.
movie.
over.
Crimson's talked
My
about it
second
before.
backup was Carrot Blanca, which I thought would be
Oh,
very
Carrot
appropriate
yeah.
considering we covered Casablanca, which is a Looney Tunes parody short that they did.
Oh my god,
Uncharted.
I remember that.
Yeah, I already had Franks and Sinister watch it when they came over one day.
And I watched it on
Uncharted,
Revolution.
that's
So.
one. And the last one was Haven Origins: Lovers Conquer All.
Of course, you had a Haven.
Haven.
Yeah, they had a series of origin shorts which pretty much had nothing to do with the show and were not nearly as good as the show. So I picked one of those.
Well, Ryder, I guess this leaves it down to you now.
Yeah. All right. I'll get my 2 DC showcases. I had first on the playlist, but not really. They were backups because I don't love them, but I used to rewatch one of them when I was a kid, or much younger. I have Catwoman Chase Me. It's it's basically music only and animation of the original Batman animated series short film following Catwoman being chased by Batman, and then Green Arrow DC Showcase. I have the original short Final Space done by Olin Rogers.
Classic.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I have Military Minds, which is it's a fan made project revolving around 2 Star Wars characters. And then I have, to follow that Star Wars kick, I have all of the Star Wars Old Republic trailers on this list. I figured if I didn't feel very married to any ones that I was picking, I would probably just pluck one out of these out of the hat, because they're all isolated stories, and they all just improve over the years as the games continued along. I have a Fate short, shocking because I'm a huge anime fan. I have Fate Grand Order Memorial movie, which is essentially a music video with some top tier animation that kind of dives into all the symbolism of the story being told. I have an original animated short named Resilience, which is 2.5 minutes. Best Friend, which I gave, and then I have a fan-made animation of called Sino vs. Anubis and the Gods, which is an animated short for Genshin Impact. I have an animated short called A Flash, but that one was for Honkai Star Rail. I haven't played the game, but the short was entertaining to say the least. I have Halo Landfall, which was the live action trailer for Halo 3 following ODSTs during a ground battle against brutes and Covenant forces. I have Control Bear, which is a short animated film by Wonder Garden. I have After the Rain, which is also an original animated short by for CalArts, I think it was called. Um, I got then I have a short film called Happiness by Steve Cutts, and then I have the Tom Clancy Division, which obviously didn't get picked. So
What a list.
yeah, I
What
picked a lot.
a list.
So not a lot of crossover. I see.
I
Turns
think
out across
yeah.
the entire history of film, there's a lot of shorts out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a lot of shorts, and I explicitly decided my only rule going into this is just don't pick Pixar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was my
I had
rule
the
as
same.
well.
Yeah, and my rule was not to pick Pixar because Pixar is kind of the obvious choice.
Yeah. No, that's
I just
yeah.
assumed Sprinks would pick it.
That's
And
yeah. I
my
was like,
against it.
yeah. I thought if anybody was gonna pick at least one, it would probably be Spring. So
No, but I did still choose a Disney short. Which again, Disney shorts and Pixar shorts could be their own two things, but
yeah, they're
maybe
both in the shorts business.
yeah, maybe that could just be one of the tier lists. Pixar shorts. I mean, we did Pixar
I
movies.
think that would
Yeah, maybe.
if we wanted to get the maximum amount, it would probably have to be tier because we'd only get through maybe half of them if we just did per person, like 3 per person.
Oh, for gotcha. For
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't. It doesn't mean we all do one. That would be kind
No,
of
no,
stupid.
I see what you
but
mean. Okay,
yeah,
yeah, for like a draft situation
Yeah.
to each again. So, I guess that's the snake draft. We have so you know what's coming out this season, which is a first.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of did it with season 10, right? With the sequel stuff.
Yeah.
You kind of once you got the flow, you kind of see what's coming next. So with this, you
We
got to
just
see
wanna
what's coming
yeah.
forward.
We just want to scare you because we know change is very scary, and
Change is unacceptable. You
Yeah.
know.
yeah. So we don't want to be covering a bunch of movies and then, what the hell? These episodes are only like 20 minutes long now. What's going on here? Well, it's because we're doing shorts.
Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know down in the comments who you think had the best list. Not overall list. I just the 3 to keep it fair. No, of the
Yeah.
3, who has the best?
And whoever gets the most votes gets a point for the next games we do on the recap.
For the next
wanna do
after
that?
credit game.
Do you want to put that in?
Sure.
We can say
Yeah,
that right
sure.
now. All right.
Yeah.
Whoever gets the best overall stated list gets a point for the recap stuff. And if you haven't been listening to the recaps, please do. It's usually
Got
where
little
we get the
games.
most zany in ourselves kind of thing.
Yeah, it's the extra content that we're not going into detailed script. We're
Yeah.
either going at each other or just having fun.
And we haven't really promoted it at all, but since our 1-year anniversary now, recaps have a new segment and stuff added in of games and a little more kind of expressing who we are and stuff because we haven't really done that since session 0 with Art and All That Glitters, but that was still for the pod, so get a little more of our own personal tastes in the recaps now.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, with that, gentlemen, shall I read us out, or do we have anything
Please do.
final to say?
No, I think that's
Oh, wait,
it.
I mean,
Right? Oh, unless Sensor got something.
no, it's fine. I'm good.
All right, cool. We won't tell you the order of who's coming out when. So tune in next week, I guess, to figure out who's up first.
Yeah.
Who's on
it'll be-
second? Who's on third? And I don't know who's on fourth.
Fourth is home base. Sinister.
Oh, you're right.
All right. Well, audience, thank you for listening, whether it be Spotify, Anchor, Amazon, Castbox, Google Podcasts, and Samsung. And if you're on our YouTube side of things, watching our PNG YouTubers and our slideshow, thank you there as well. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe everywhere. Tell us how much you hate our opinions or how much you love them. Tell us, who has the best shorts list this time around, because this might come
Who
back
wore
again.
it best? Was it
Yeah,
Crimson? Was it...
yeah. As always, I have been a geeky writer.
I'm Crimson Maroon.
I'm a character called Sinister Boy.
And I'm Sprinks.
And we will catch you next time. Later, everybody.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Goodbye.